will begin to cough in 2 days. Maybe it's time to put down Love Island and pick up Scandal. Good evening, and good evening to you. Welcome to another video. This is actually gonna be a very short one because I'm literally just doing my nighttime skincare. As you can tell, I just got out of the shower. I'm about to untangle, detangle my old braids, but you will not be seeing that in this video because I'm actually gonna film another video after this. Hashtag locked in. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my skincare because as you can see, my hair is very dry. I know this lighting is not doing me justice, but my light is in the background, which I'm using for the ambiance. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, I don't think it looks too bad, so we're just gonna deal with what we're dealing with. It's not even that bad. I don't know what the time is. I think it's 9 p.m. It's about to be 9 p.m. And yeah, I just want to make this quick. I think y'all are gonna see these videos a lot more often, like the little get ready with me's, because I think they're fun and I think it gives me a chance to just like talk about random stuff that's happening. And like I said, they're quick. They're probably gonna be easy to edit. I literally have a video right now sitting in my drafts. It has 50 minutes left of footage that I need to cut down. So you're honestly, you're more likely to see this video before you see that video. That should tell you. I'm not usually a person that used to take very, very long to edit videos, but you listen, now that I take my time, now that I actually, you know, have that, like I'm not forcing myself, I think that's part of the reason. But listen, I'm committed to feeding y'all. I'm committed to actually becoming more consistent. As we can tell, that has evidently been a problem for me on this channel, but we're fixing that. But yeah, like I said, tonight is gonna be a quick little, easy little, you know, I'm not even gonna, like, I'm just here to chill with y'all. Basically, that's basically kind of what this is. It's like a FaceTime call of me just getting ready for bed. But I'm not really going to bed because, like I said, after this, I'm taking down my hair. So I don't know. The thumbnail for this is gonna be really funny though, because like I got this big ass towel on my head. But anyway, we're all jokes on this channel, so really I have nothing to be serious for. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day, a good week, good month. August is literally starting in about a week and a half, which is actually scary because where did the year go? Like, what do you mean? July had somewhere to be, baby. She had a train to catch, clearly. So yeah, I'm going back to school actually next week. Not even next week. It's in 2 days. It's literally Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday I have classes again. So that's why we're changing my hair. Otherwise I wouldn't care. I have these hair bracelets on me because I was gonna tie up my hair for this video, but like I said, I'm not taking this towel off. I have officially decided, even though it's low-key kind of giving me a headache because I tied it a little bit too tight. Oh well, that's the vibe. Anyway, also I got a wax, what is it now, 2 days ago. I got a wax 2 days ago. So I am back to being, I say that because like I said in the video that I filmed before this one, I hadn't had English be eating me alive. My face wasn't waxed, basically. My face wasn't waxed 2 days ago. Oh, not 2 days ago, because I filmed this video like, I don't even know, like a week ago. But yeah, so I got a fresh wax and I'm honestly committed. Before I started waxing, I used hair removal cream and it was cute. It was a moment, but I just felt like my hair literally grew back within 48 hours. Like you could see that my hair was growing back within 48 hours. So I was not a fan of that. So we're going back to waxing. Very, very, very painful, I know, but beauty is pain, man. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get a full-on self-care routine, but for right now we're just gonna focus on what we have. Anyway, so I'm gonna go in with my witch hazel and rose gold on my face. I kind of just use this as my base to like, because I'm pretty sure this is like a toner. Let's disclaimer, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a skin professional, nothing, none of that. Do not come to me asking about skincare advice because I don't know what to tell you. Okay, but I think this is a toner. It smells nice and it feels good, and I use it as a base because, as you could tell, my face is very dry. I actually think I put a lot more on than what I needed to, and then I kind of just let it dry a little bit before I go in with my salicylic acid. Anyways, guys, it has been Honestly, I think this week has been quiet. Love Island is officially over. I said this in the previous video. I stopped watching after episode 15. Don't care for it anymore. Never did, to be honest with you. That show just turned into something else that I do not want no part of, to be completely honest with you. After episode 15, I put it down. I stopped caring, you know, because the show became more drama island. It literally, if you, I don't know if the show is my age, but actually I'm very young. I don't know why I said that. But if you were one of the people that were watching Total Drama Island back in the day, you know, the animated TV series, if you know that show, I need to watch that again. If you know that show, then you know that's literally what Love Island felt like. It felt like Total Drama Island. It felt like we were watching an episode of who can survive the longest. I don't understand, but I don't want to talk about Love Island because I feel like we've talked about it enough. And I honestly, I want no part in that because Love Island was very traumatic, to say the least. I'm not even a big fan of watching reality television, to be completely honest with you. It was like peer pressure. I was watching it because it was what's trending, if that makes sense. So I have nothing to say when it comes to that. What I have been watching is Scandal. Now let me tell you something. I I love Scandal, guys. So far, if you honestly were a watcher of How to Get Away with Murder, you will pick up a lot of similar. I mean, Shonda Rhimes did write literally both of them and Grey's Anatomy, so you can pick up the similarities. But I personally, I think I love Scandal for its own reasons because it's one of those shows that you could just like watch and it just keeps you drawn in. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm on season 3 right now. I'm a little bit irritated. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. I'm very irritated with the show because I don't know what the hell is happening with Olivia. I think honestly, my critique up until now is there's too many plot twists. And I know some people might tussle with me for that opinion because some people think having plot twists in a TV show is the whole point, like to keep you interested. But I feel like with Scandal, there's too many to the point where I don't know who to focus on anymore. There's like a plot twist for every character involved. There's a plot twist with Olivia Pope. There's a plot twist with Cyrus Bean. There's a plot twist with what's his name, David Rosen. There's a plot twist with that little white girl that works for Olivia Pope, Quinn. There's a plot twist with her. There's a plot twist with Harrison. There's so many plots happening at once in one episode that it's like, who am I focusing on? You know, and kind of like How to Get Away with Murder, there was a plot twist with every single character that walked on that screen. There was a plot twist with Nate. There was a plot twist with, what was her name? Keating. I remember the surname. What was her name, man? Annalise. There was a plot twist with Annalise Keating. There was a plot twist with West. There was a plot twist with too many plot twists. Too many. Listen, I know it keeps us interested, but me personally, I like a show that actually has a main. Okay, it does have a main focus. It does have a main plot, but it's just so busy. It's so busy. I don't know who to focus on. I don't know who to slap. I don't know who to focus on. Genuinely, I genuinely don't know who to focus on. But it's a really good show. And like I said, I'm on season 3, like halfway through season 3. There's 7 seasons, I think. So I'm pretty decently within the show already. And like I said, I love it so far. But yeah, there's just so much going on. I'm one of those people that have to take breaks in between watching shows because I binge watch shows. I can watch an entire 5 seasons in one day if I really felt like it, because I just get so absorbed and I just forget everybody else exists and I just tunnel vision into that TV show. So when it comes to me personally, yeah, I have to take breaks. Otherwise, I just become so overstimulated. And that's literally where I am right now because, like I said, who are we even focusing? What is the plot right now? Who are we focusing on? That's what I feel. Like the episode, actually, I'm not gonna talk about that because I'd have to unfortunately spoil it for those of you that haven't watched it. So if you've watched it before, then you know where I am in the show. If you haven't, maybe it's time to put down Love Island and pick up Scandal. Ooh. Maybe let's retire the reality TV shows and pick up the ones that were scripted. You know what okay. Anyways, I don't know why I came after y'all for that because somehow I fought through the first 15 episodes of Love Island. Anyways, let me talk about what's happening currently in my life. So, like I said, I'm going to school next week. By the way, I have a mirror in front of me. That's why if I'm looking there, even though I can't see, I'm literally blind, but you get the point. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to school next week. When I tell y'all I'm nowhere near ready, I am nowhere near where I need to be. I am nowhere near. I haven't touched the book. I I don't even know if I still have a student card. I don't even know if I still. Where is my student card? That's a great question. I don't have petrol. I have exactly 17 kilometers in the tank. Where that's taking me? Nowhere but the petrol station. Quite literally. That is how far that tank can go. Because I'm not going anywhere with that tank. But anyway, I go to school. And the timetable that I have now is so. I literally go to school every day now, as opposed to last term when I was going twice a week on a Monday and a Tuesday. Now I'm going to school every single day, with the exception of Wednesday because I have a day off apparently, but I know that's gonna change. One thing about my school, they love to change the timetable. They love to change the timetable. You will be in your lesson and they will change the timetable. But yeah, I am back to being on campus full time. And I kinda, I'm not too mad at it because I low-key kinda wanted this to happen. I wanted to be on campus more. I'm just shocked at how like they stood on business. Like I said it as a joke and y'all took it seriously. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna survive this, but yeah, I'm back to the serious modules and the unfortunate everyday. I literally, and the worst part about it is that last term I only had one 8 a.m. class, which I barely went to because my teacher always cancelled. Now I have two 8 a.m. classes, and both of them are like very important. Well, all my classes are important, but you know what I mean. So I don't even have the option to sleep in. And mind you, the highway in the morning, no child's play. You can leave the house at 7 and if you are still in the house at 6:30, don't go. You're already late. You're gonna spend most of your time in traffic and you're gonna waste the petrol while doing it. So I literally have to leave the house at 6. I take an hour to get ready. Mind you, I take an hour to get ready. So that means I have to wake up at 5, sometimes 4:30, because nobody else in this house wakes up as early as I need to. So I'd have to wake up earlier so that I could actually get things done, so that I could get out the house in time. Guys, I'm having a panic attack. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. That's literally how I feel. Because, whoa, absolutely, whoa, what do you mean? What do you mean? But that's my life. And that's what's gonna have to happen next term, because next term, you literally mean 2 days in 2 days' time. In 2 days' time, I'm gonna need to be getting in that damn car. Okay, at least Monday is a little bit better because Monday, my first class is at 12 if it doesn't change. And then Tuesdays an 8 a.m. and Thursdays an 8 no, Fridays an 8 a.m., which is absolutely insane. Whoever said that I must wake up at 8 a.m. on Friday, you will begin to cough in 2 days. Anywho, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? I don't know. I don't know. And then Wednesday, like I said, I have an off day. Thursday, guys, please take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I actually have no idea. I looked at my timetable once and twice when I sent it to a friend. I do not know anything else beyond. This is a lot of cream. Hold on. I do not know anything else beyond that. So all I'm saying is, I'm just saying this to say that my timetable is very busy this term, and I'm not very eager about that because it means that I'm gonna be spending a lot of time waking up. Like, it's back to early butt crack mornings and late evenings. I think I literally end school at 5 p.m. 3 times this term. So yeah, I don't know. And I'm promising myself now that I'm not gonna skip any classes unless the lecturer themselves is not on campus, which I actually have a rant about that. So in this past term, right, like I said, I only had 2 days when I would go to campus. Please tell me why on this one specific day that I decide to go to school and I go early. I was there early, right? I go to school, I get to school. Please tell me why this lecturer texts the group, right? Or not the group, they texted the class rep, or like the class rep. They text them. So I got to school at 2. No, I got to school at 1, right? The class was scheduled for 1 to 3. So I got to school at 1 at the time, right? And as I'm walking into the building, right, to find the class where I need to be, why I open my phone and the message says, oh, she's not coming. She's somewhere else. She's not on campus. She's not coming to class today. I didn't hear that. What do you mean you're not coming and I'm already on campus? Like, what, like, actually, mind you, the next class that I had that day, I couldn't even go home because the next class that I had was at 3 to 5. So I literally had to sit on campus from 1 to 3. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, right? It kind of is a lot because you have nothing to do in that time. Mind you, I can't go home. The amounts of petrol that I would use just getting there is already enough to make me not like this, right? So now you made me drive all the way there and then you canceled it on the hour and I have nothing to do. My friends weren't there either because obviously some of us don't have the same classes or like they are in a class and you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just, that's not the situation. So I literally just sit there for 2 hours essentially with a canceled class and nothing to do. I think Love Island was still playing at the time, so I literally just sat there and watched Love Island for the better half and like TikTok, which I don't know if it's just me, but I low-key hate. I don't like watching shows or TikTok in public. I don't know what it is, but like when I'm in public, I just prefer not to be on my like phone or like watching something because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's just weird. It's like you're not really there. And I don't like feeling like that in public because I want to be very aware of what I'm doing, where I am. And when I'm watching a show in public, it kind of just takes you away from that. And like if people talk to you, then you now need to keep putting it's just it's too much. It's too much. So imagine now having to do that for literally 2 hours. I was not enjoying myself and that irritated the hell out of me. But other than that, I think I had a pretty good term. Would I change anything? Prepare for classes a little bit earlier, but I won't make any promises about that because listen, baby, it was never that deep. It was never that serious. But this weekend, obviously after I do my hair, because like I said, I'm taking out my hair tonight. So tomorrow I will be doing my hair. So hopefully Sunday I'll actually be able to sit down and just like go through the work for the week. I won't make any promises, like I said again, because I'm a very unpredictable person. So I don't know about that. But hopefully I can actually just prepare in advance and just I would say keep tabs on the things that need to be done. I think that's the most important thing right now because like I said, I'm a very indecisive person. One moment I could say I'm doing my schoolwork, the next moment I'm in that bed watching Netflix, watching a TV show because my comfort will always come first. My comfort will 100% always come first. Anyways, I am done yapping your ear off. Wow, we only did that in 21 minutes. It's actually kind of crazy how much I talk because this routine would take me less than 5 minutes if I wasn't talking to a camera. But because I was talking to y'all, it took me 20 minutes. That's crazy. But like I said, y'all will see definitely a lot more of this in the future. You know, today it was like get ready with me for bed. Next time it will be get ready with me for the morning. I think I'm gonna film that on Monday because like I said, Monday I have an open morning. So I'll actually have time to sit down and be like, good morning, y'all. Get ready with me for school, you know? But as of right now, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a little short. Hey man. What does Drewski say? I don't know. He just has a meme where he has his hands up like this. I don't know. I'll try to find it and I'll put it up. I probably won't. I'm very lazy when I edit. If y'all haven't noticed recently, I like to keep it simple. I like to keep it cute, and I like to keep it straight to the point. So sometimes that just rolls over. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you're doing so well. And should I be a YouTuber for a second? Be like, comment, like, and subscribe, and turn the bell notifications on so you're notified every time I post. Bro, I'm so okay. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.